Yes, that's right. This video is actually asking you, the viewer, why you don't commit murder. Sounds like a silly question, I know. It's so obvious even a child could answer it. But before you blurt out your response, take a moment to think. I mean, really think about what's stopping you from going out and murdering people. Now, some of you may answer that murder is against the law. You were taught to obey the law, you are a good citizen, and therefore you don't murder. I'm doubtful, though, this is the real reason keeping you from murdering people. Why? Well, almost all of us break some laws from time to time, from talking on our cell phones while driving, to crossing the street not in a crosswalk, to driving even 1 mile per hour over the speed limit. Therefore, just because there is a law against it, shouldn't be enough to stop you. Some of you might have gone one step further and answered that you don't commit murder because you wouldn't want to suffer the punishment if caught, being either life in prison or execution. Fair enough, but is this really what's stopping you? If so, then the moment you know you can murder someone and be guaranteed not to get caught, would you? I doubt, given such an opportunity, that almost any of you would take it. Therefore, while the punishment seems like a deterrent, for the vast majority of us, it's not the reason we don't commit murder. So then, what is it that keeps the vast majority of us from committing murder? A third possibility that I presume a large fraction of you will answer is God. The majority of people on this planet do believe in a God or gods, and the vast majority of religions teach that murdering is wrong. And therefore, while it might be possible for you to find yourself in a situation where you know you will not be caught by human justice, you know you can never escape the omnipresence of God's watchful eye. And the thought of not achieving eternal salvation or being tortured for eternity in hell is just too much to bear. Therefore, you don't commit murder. Again, I find a problem with this answer. First, it suggests the only thing standing between you and murdering people is your belief in heaven or hell. Would you really start killing people if you learned there was no heaven or hell? What if God appeared to you and told you personally that heaven and hell did not exist? Would you really start murdering people? Second, it suggests you really aren't a good person. To see what I mean, I need to present you with a short allegory. Imagine yourself walking down the street. You happen across a homeless man asking for assistance. You know that you only have one single $100 bill in your wallet. Now, some of you may choose to give your $100 to the homeless man, but I doubt you would constitute a large fraction of the viewers. Now, let's rewind a bit. This time, when you happen across the homeless man, a stranger is standing next to him. The stranger offers you an all-expense-paid 7-day trip for two to your destination of choice. All you have to do is help the homeless man. I'm confident many more of you would now be willing to part with your $100. But all you're really doing here is buying a 7-day vacation for $100. Okay, let's rewind it one more time. This time the stranger offers you the vacation if you help the homeless man, but threatens to beat you to a bloody pulp if you don't. At this point, all of you would probably part with your $100. But now, did you really have a choice? Essentially, you were robbed. So we're left with 3 individuals, each who gave their $100 to the homeless man. One out of the kindness of their heart, one to receive a free vacation, and one to both receive a free vacation and to avoid getting beat up. So which of them would you consider to be the better person? As you can see, doing good deeds simply to earn a ticket to heaven or avoid going to hell really doesn't make you a good person. The good person is the one who lives the charitable life, knowing there is no reward to earn or punishment to avoid. So back to the question at hand. Why don't you commit murder? Personally, it's not the fact that there is a law against it, or a lengthy jail sentence if caught, or the thought of burning in hell for eternity that keeps me from murdering people. I don't murder people because the thought of it makes me sick. I find the idea of taking another life repulsive. I wouldn't murder someone if I knew I could avoid jail. I wouldn't murder someone if I knew hell didn't exist. Simply put, I don't commit murder because something deep within my brain prevents me from doing so. So how about you? What keeps you from murdering people? This video is a prelude to an upcoming video, The Origin of Morality, where I will discuss the social, religious, logical, and evolutionary origins of moral behavior. In the meantime, my goal is to get all of you to stop, reflect on your own motives, and most importantly,
I've never seen anything like that before.
And with any luck, I'll never see anything like it again.
No!
Play it again.
Oh, right.